Welcome back to Blue Planet War in Heaven for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We're going into the 20th mission of the campaign. Masyaf Secure Net, message received. Cinder Al-Dawa. Processing of the recovered GTI Nagari database is underway. The climax of your time with the Fedayeen draws close. Before we proceed, I would like to discuss two technical matters with you. The first is the issue of the transmission you received from the captain of the GVL Pasedjet during the Indus's effort to aid the crippled Masudan logistics ship. This transmission contained designs for a miniaturized quantum pulse transmitter. According to GTI research, this type of transmitter could allow us to communicate with the Shivans. We have successfully fabricated one such transmitter. It is now installed aboard the Masyaf. Oh boy. The second is the nature of the fabled Cassandra mainframe. The GTI's Project Idun dissected captured Shivan specimens. They determined that these bodies lacked a nervous system or organs as we understand them. Instead, the Shivan body contains an heterogeneous strata of extraordinarily dense biomechanical components. These components are optimized for computation at the molecular level. Is Cassandra a dead Shivan? A single Shivan body contains immense cognitive capacity. They are each living computers. Curiously, most of that computational capability remains unused. It should not, at this point, surprise you to learn that Cassandra, the hidden trump card of the Fedayeen, is a single Shivan specimen. The entity is dead and has been for 50 years. However, we have gained partial access to its internal structure, including the ability to power its pseudo-organs independently and to operate on them. Cassandra will be the key element of your next mission. Masyaf priority communique. Current estimate, 8 days plus or minus 2 days until Steel attacks Earth. We have unverified reports of a large strategic movement. We are pursuing these leads. Alright. Let's continue. With the successful recovery of GTI's Nagari database, we are prepared to execute a risky and extremely unusual mission. You will not fly a spacecraft or command a warship in battle. This operation will begin and end entirely within your own mind. Spacesuit class. Universal Truth. Did we already have a mission called Universal Truth? I think we did. We have integrated the Nagari database, the quantum pulse transmitter design you received from the captain of the Pasedjet during your time with the War Gods, and the computational power of the Cassandra simulator mainframe. You will be placed into a dream state and dosed with a powerful cocktail of hallucinogenic and entheogenic drugs. Your brain will be integrated with the Cassandra mainframe by a set of deep brain implants. If we're feeding me hallucinogens, how will we know what we're seeing is the truth? Cassandra will load the Nagari database and connect with the quantum pulse transmitter, built to the same specification as Awaken Bosch's ETAC device. Since the beginning of the war, you have received Nagari transmissions from an unknown entity, Kin. By your own report, Kin has delivered warnings about the imminent extinction of our own species. The Elders believe that this entity is real. The goal of this mission is to allow your mind to backtrack along the transmission path, run an intrusion into the Kin entity, and determine the exact nature of the threat to human survival. The Nagari process is non-local, operating through a highly compressed subspace manifold. Range is not a concern. Your own sanity is. As you move through the intrusion process, traveling along a metaphor akin to the Fedayeen dreamscape, you will, if all goes well, enter the brain or system that hosts Kin's consciousness. Cassandra will translate this experience into a format your mind can interpret. However, this translation will likely be imperfect. As a result, there is a serious risk of psychosis. You will receive constant telemetry on your own physical and mental integrity. If you enter a life-threatening seizure state, a recall signal will be activated, but you'll need to trigger it from your end. We cannot pull you out without risking permanent catatonia. The goal of the mission is simple. You will retrieve any available information on the nature of Kin, threats to human survival, the Shivans, or their mysterious counterparts. You will experience this mission as lasting many minutes. In real time, however, it will last 30 to 50 seconds. Your brain will be cooled by circulating a drug slurry through your intracranial spaces. Cooled? Return with your sanity intact. Our medical personnel will work to keep your body alive. We expect minor seizures, cerebral bleeding, cardiac arrest, and abnormal neural activity to occur within the mission parameters. This mission is the reason you were brought into the Fedayeen. Do not fail. Critical information. Anything you do during the intrusion could push you towards psychosis. Be particularly wary of the following symptoms. Unusual visual or oral manifestations, such as imagined people or ships circling you. Effortful stretches to reach information beyond your grasp. You will generally be prompted before conducting such links. Such information may be of great importance, but be cautious not to drive yourself mad. If Cassandra detects degradation of your mental integrity, it will flash a warning sign into your visual iconic memory to alert you that you have taken a dangerous action. Take risks, but don't go too far. Masyaf Personal, Operator Kovacs. Laporte, we've been briefed on this next op. The surgeons tell us that our physical proximity to you may be somehow comforting, so we'll be attending you during the event. I understand the risks are considerable. If you don't make it, I just want you to know, we'll get the job done. Count on it. That's what he wants me to know. Masyaf Personal, Operator Falconer. I remember telling Al-Dawa that you were weak, that you crack under pressure, that you were compromised by your own idea of morality. Well, you've grown on me, Laporte, but take this as an opportunity to prove me wrong once and for all. They're letting us sit in on the intrusion run. I volunteered to wipe up if you start drooling. It's important to have contingencies. Damn it, Falconer. Masyaf Personal, Operator Vidara. It would be easy to say that the future of humanity is riding on you, but it's a big solar system, and I suspect they could find someone else to do the job. You could back out, you know. But I know you won't. It's not who you are. I hope you'll come out okay, Noemi. Primary objectives. Interrogate kin, obtain information. Secondary objectives. Return while still sane. Universal truth. We'll read the entry. We'll read the database entry after this mission, which I think might be the final one. Let's commit. Whoa, hello. Mental integrity intact. Good God, it's the end of the world. Kalki. Multiple Stephanus. Kin told me that humanity will be wiped out if the Federation falls. This must be it, some kind of simulation of our future. I'm among the Shivan ships. They're colossal. I can feel something watching me. A presence. Oh boy. Al-Dawa, do you read? Al-Dawa, please respond. I was looking over at my medical telemetry feed. This place knows I'm here. I have to move. Not gonna need it. Miss Laporte, you must move with the haste. Your mind will not survive the Preserver's defenses. Preservers? What are you? Never mind, later. Give me a vector. Olafumi? Search Leviathan's jaws. I will prepare the way. Are the ghosts of my dead squad mates here? Jaws of the Leviathan? Better check out the bow of the big ship. Look for some kind of opening. That looks like an opening. It might be an opening. Two openings. Which one, I wonder? Leave us. Why did we needed you? The only thing we ever cared for. You left us. You died alone because your own self is empty, hollow, hateful. Mental integrity degrading. Moving to the ship. I think it's aware of me. I can still feel that presence. Enormous, malignant. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I take, because it just joins together. What the heck? I'm moving deeper. I feel something crawling behind my left eye. Ignoring. Cerebral hemorrhage, rapid atonic seizures, injection rate 250, heart rate elevated. I don't know if anyone can hear me. I've left the apocalypse dream and entered some kind of void. Since battery stable, continue mission. Run! Running. At max throttle. Miss Laporte, listen carefully. If you turn around, you'll never see anything else again. Well, go on towards the light. Go quickly. Do not stop. Do not look behind you. Oh my god. Ken? You are safe. What the hell was that? Something you should never think about again. Hello. I don't understand. All systems are free. Your mind is no exception. Think of something else, now. Okay, look, I'm on a mission. I'm running out of time. Can you get the information from the Shivans? Yes, do you understand where you are? I know I'm in the Nagari network, and I know Nagari is something GTI discovered, something Shivan. Shivans are not the disciple insects, nor minds as you would recognize. They surpass humanity as humanity surpasses the protein chain. They are many things, but above all they are predators, and their methods do not limit themselves to the crude application of physical
Mayday!
Watch.
Mayday! This is Kappa 3 of the 107th Ravens, GTVA Awaken. Command, do you copy? Command, get the fleet out of the nebula! Shut down the portal now! There's no time to lose! Listen to me! There's no way we can stop them this time! Shut down the portal before it's too late! There's something out there, Command! Please!
Shivans can use our brain rivalry buried us and not the advantage. The great question of our time is, the Shivans have the ability to annihilate us, why have they not? We know to answer your question, but cover them now or bring the data with you. Haste is critical. You are ready to move on, find and signal me. Shivans and Capella information packet. Why did the Shivans destroy Capella? Why didn't they move on to the rest of the GTVA? Local autonomous strategic response underway. No additional coal triggered. Threshold inflamed by external heuristic injection. Hold. Strategic impulse. Orion arm arteria threatened. Coagulate, coordinate, repel. Apodic on supervisory issues. Convert resolution. Execute roadblock. Generate transabyssal connection. Stand by. The NTF alone was not enough to trigger a cold. The Shivan aggression in the second incursion was an autonomic response at first, until it goes too fast. Why did they destroy Capella? Was this a show of force, a warning to back down? Part of the truth, but not all of the truth. Tired of those. Why the Capella stall? Why Superman? What really happened? Shivan Origins. Apodic elements and they disengage strategic reasons and by exotic elements. Cognosci contingency to active. Where did the Shivans come from? Who made them? Incursion events and world line intersect logs at present minus 5 by 10 to the 9th power years. Panreal exostasis, stosis and investment, immediate across volumes and layers, perimeter hot, contextualization partial. Totopotent threat response agency prioritized, goal hierarchy, heuristic partial slave, cognition hardened. The Shivans are eternal. They were not made, they were calculated. What? 5 times 10 to the 9th, that's 5 billion years, half the age of the Milky Way. Why did Shivans come into being? What are they for? Secondary, selecting pressure for resumption of the non-technical secondary pressure firewall strategy. Primary, infrared, Minisag on Awaken, version of nuclear, Xenocultural integration or extermination. Terminal protocol assessment underway. Regional diversity minimized by pan-galactic defect strategy. Hegemon cold at present -8800. Bipolar defect strategy conflict underway. Anticipated xenocide and defect hegemon outbreak protocol failure. Re-trajectorized for mass upload. What? Am I understanding this right? The Shivans were drawn to exterminate us because we couldn't coexist with the Vasuddans? Are there really some kind of judgment? A great filter? Why didn't Lucifer abandon its attack once we allied with the Vasuddans? There's no consideration for good intentions to achieve protocol. Looking for the survival. We defeated the pursuit cooperation, and so the Lucifer achieved its mission. Oh, I'm unstable. External heroes conjunction, mandate code number 7. Back for primary station. External heroes conjunction. What's external to the Shivans? Tell me about Shivan technology and tactics. Why aren't all their ships shielded? Why are their fighter guns so weak? Totem threat response agency prioritized. Basal state neutral. Tactical and strategic heuristics neutral. Capabilities neutral. Accept strategic input. Propagate shocks through least vulnerable cognition network. Generate noise output. Optimize recurse. Do you see? Do you understand why they seem so alien? At first, they're formless. It's the nature of their opponent that shapes them. Everything hones their response. They act at random, then select the most effective tactics. But that's mad. Wasteful. They should use their biggest guns, their most effective tactics, right from the start. The Shivans span eternity and infinity. Their challengers are armed with weapons that shatter stars and tactics devised by galaxy-spanning minds. To be optimal is to be predictable. The Shivans are infinitely mutable. They contain all weapons and all stratagems waiting in the dark. To attack them is to teach them your strengths and failings. See, it's Thanos next, I'm sure. It is a weak tactic in the short run, in a given year, a given system, but they have time to spare. So in the long run, what could stop them? They are God Slayers. I don't understand. Can't the humans plan ahead? Why don't they evolve faster? How do we ever manage to beat them? You assume that thinking quickly and planning well is not itself a fatal weakness. This is the topic we cannot dwell on. The risks are catastrophic. Ken, this data is fascinating, but also irrelevant. You told me I had to play my part to prevent human extinction. I have to know how. You are so far away, Miss Laporte. So little of me can reach you. We must bring you deeper. I cannot carry these answers with me when I come to you. I hoard my secrets in the graves of sons. Even my name stays behind. So, my little Theseus, follow me into the maze. We will find the rest of what I know and... Wait, did you feel that? Miss Laporte, I can't quite see you. Are you there? Can you hear me? Someone is between... Ken, wait! I can't move, he's getting further away. Miss Laporte, the true preservers. Remember, we are the true... Aldawa, do you copy? I have no control. Do you... Great. I see you. Who are you? Identify yourself.
Sublieutenant Laporte. We meet at last.
Oh, holy crap. What is that? I don't know who the hell you are, but you're interfering in a classified mission.
Relax, Sublieutenant. I'm Samuel Bay, one of the GTVA defectors and a Nagari operant. I'm here on... well, let's just say I'm working for the Elders.
Charmed. Give me control, Bay.
Of course. Here, fly with me. There are a lot of things you need to know about this war.
I I don't recognize the design of your ship. The hull, is that some kind of a lined crystal or a polymer?
What you're seeing is a metaphor for my Nagari uplink, one of the missionaries of the Great Preservers, the Vishnans.
The Preservers? I've heard that name recently.
So it's true. I almost didn't believe Vikmuth's reports, but he was right about everything. You're a Nagari sensitive, like me, and the Vishnans have chosen you as a wanderer.
Sounds like a plum job. Interplanetary travel correspondent?
Sublieutenant, people like us were chosen to do great things. The Vishnans want us to end this war and reunite our species. They see a future for our people that doesn't involve extinction. Have you felt it? That sense that the universe is balanced on your fingertips. That your whole life has been building to a single moment. One you've seen in a dream.
Yes, I've felt it.
If you trust me, Laporte, lower your guard. If you're going to be working with us, you need to know everything.
Alright, Bay, I'm ready. Bring it on. Oh boy.
These incipients are ours. We claim them as an instrument in our design. Abandon your code. Grant them passage. Revelation demands necessity. We find none. You have failed your task. We will return the displaced recipients to their home layer. They will intervene to secure our design. Their species will enter one of many, some sight. The walls are ours, as are all those entrusted. Abandon the crowd or activate your place in the terminal protocol.
somewhat different conversation, isn't it? Christ and Allah, that was a trip and a half.
Do you understand everything you saw?
I've got an inkling, yeah, but I'm not sure I saw the same thing you did.
The Vishnans called to me, Laporte, across years and universes. They're watching us, guiding us to a better future. Humanity has a place in their design. Others have heard them too. The Federation elders, the heroic pilot they visited with memories of the ancients. Ubuntu was the Vishnan's great hope for our species, the path to human enlightenment. They saw potential in us.
You're telling me that Federation society is built to Vishnan specifications?
Exactly.
That
The
elders and
GTVA
Nagari
sent my
contacted
father's
alien
ships to bring
civilization?
the Federation down. The Vishnans intervened, but we still failed to stop the war. And now they're angry, Laporte. They've stopped speaking to us. We think they're about to write humanity off as a failure, like the ancients. If Ubuntu falls, so does their plan for us.
I know you're not lying, but I've got the rest of your memories in my mind. I don't understand why you're not terrified. You should be.
Terrified? Why? I gave you everything I experienced. Universal truth. The elders themselves couldn't give you more.
I saw the truth. I saw those aliens pluck you into another universe. I saw them use your own past to manipulate you. They called your fleet an instrument, just a tool.
That's not the way it happened, Laporte. The Vishnans helped me save my father. They're benevolent.
There's the Duke. You've been deluded, Bay. The Vishnans have a plan for us, but it's for their benefit, not ours. You're a puppet, a pawn on their chessboard. The Vishnans wiped out every scout wing your ship sent, and then they just welcomed you? You left your post to merge with them, giving them every secret in your brain. Was that by your own will, or did they crack you open? They used you, Bay. Not only you, your father, the GTC Duke, the entire Federation. They had their fingers in everything we've achieved in the last 50 years.
No, that's madness. If you honestly believe that, the Vishnans have never even whispered to you, have they? Who are you? Who do you speak to?
Miss Laporte, I apologize for my absence. These puppet masters are watching through his eyes, and they are not merciful. You should go now. I have prepared the way. I hear you, Ken. I see the paths
Laporte,
out.
the Vishnans saved my father and my entire battle group. They can save the Federation too.
They saved you so they could use
Laporte,
you. We're rats in
where
a
are
maze.
you
We're
going?
ants.
What are you running from? There's nothing here.
They're coming. I'll hide you from their sight as they hunt for you. Find your way out. The way out.
Laporte, what are you running from? There's nothing here but you and me. Please trust me. Don't let your phantoms get the better of you.
Oh hell, I can already hear them. They're in my head. Focus. Maybe there are visions streaking in the back of my brain. You might want to ask yourself why they don't let you see them.
Please, Sublieutenant. I don't know what you're seeing, but let me help you. Don't you understand? The Vishnans stand for what's good in this universe. If we revert to savagery, if we fail to end this war, they'll abandon us to the Shivans.
It's home to Kiramatan. They're turning red.
If you're not part of their design, Laporte, then who's speaking to you? They shaped my entire life. Who's been playing with yours? There's only one other option.
Then they're the only option humanity has left. Oh boy. My mental integrity has been unstable for a good while. They must not follow you. They must never know who and what you are. If they learn, we will both die. So hurry, Miss Laporte. Hurry onwards. Vishnan Pursuit.
The Shivan's been waiting for us for thousands of years. This exodus. Do we journey toward the promised land? Into the Valley of the Kings? 3 decades ago, I envisioned a new future for our species. And now that we are on the brink of realizing it, I feel only solitude and regret. Has my entire life's work been a fool's crusade?
Humor is critical.
Have I led my people into this desert? die. Our regime is causing so much suffering, but I cannot turn back now. I must find the destroyers that lurk behind this veil of clouds. Or I must wait for the destroyers to find me. The nebula is a remnant of a supernova thousands, if not millions of light years from Earth.
The Iceni, of course.
I wonder now if our ancestors witnessed the death of this star, erupting over an Egyptian landscape, blazing with the brilliance of 400 million stars. Even in their divinity, no pharaoh could have imagined this. This is the final entry in the personal log of Admiral Hagen Bosch, Supreme Commander of the new Terrible Front. Our encounter with the Shivans has vindicated all I have fought for these past 30 years. My life's work has been achieved. I have created the technology to enable communication between the Shivans and the Our first contact was rudimentary and crude. I have initiated the first phase of a new alliance with the destroyers, an alliance upon which the fate of humanity depends. As a young pilot, I battled against the rebels of the Great War, a collective terror and intelligence. In search of Shivan technology and biology formed the cornerstone of my project. Terror and pseudo-alliance buried this knowledge. I alone realized our species had no future with the pursuit of this. If we are to survive, our destiny must lie elsewhere. As I make this final run, my crew is preparing to scuttle the Iceni and board the Shivan transports. We embark on this tragic era of hatred and misunderstanding between our races is over. On this day,
The Shivan transport.
the first time in my life,
Oh my god. That's a skybox. Welcome to Capella, Miss Laporte. I'm glad that you arrived intact. We were all very worried for you. So many years of careful work to make you, and we came so close to disaster. You could have gone mad in the Nagari dream. The Vishnans could have compromised you. You could have died in the war. But now at last you are here, and I think it is safe for us to begin. So, Miss Laporte, ask, and I answer. Tell me what I am. Tell me why I see you, why I hear your voice. You are an engineered agent, a human mind cultivated into a weapon in the greater war. There are others. There have always been others, but your chances of success are highest. You are shaped by my hand alone. You do not bear the mark of the Shivans. Destroyers and preservers both. You are a deniable asset. There is a great rift in the heavens, Miss Laporte. A desperate design begins to founder. The Shivans will grant us a form of survival, and in exchange you'll strike at the only enemy they cannot touch. Your mind is built for it. I know who you are. The name. It was staring me in the face the whole time. You're Admiral Awaken Bosch. No, not Bosch. He is within me, yes, but, Miss Laporte, the Shivans do not think as we do. I was engineered to serve as a bridge between their cognition and ours. Bosch's memories and personalities are part of this anima. So are those of Gibson, Sarno, and 13 others the Shivans took from the Iceni. I am the dream of many minds, like your Aldawa, who exists only as the Gestalt spirit of the Fedayeen. Bosch foresaw his fate. He uncovered GTI's secrets after the Hades Rebellion. He created the technology to enable communication between the Shivans and the human race, and now he has become part of that technology. Holy shit, of course. Cassandra is a Shivan body. It can host a Shivan-like mind. You warned me that if the Federation lost the war, humanity would go extinct. You told me I could stop it. How? What do I have to do? The Vishnans had a design for humanity. Ubuntu was a key element, a vector they used to re-engineer our society and behavior. But they see the Civil War as a mark of unforgivable failure. They have ordered a cull. The Shivans and Vishnans are bound together by the Terminal Protocol, a cosmos-spanning plan to stave off a second apocalypse. But the plan is failing. The Shivans have an alternative. The Protocol demands the annihilation of species that do not meet its criteria. There is only one way to stop the cull. The pact that Awaken Bosch struck with the Shivans to end the second incursion. You are the key, Laporte, the weapon they need. If human survival depends on the Federation's victory, then maybe we can win this war. Tell me how to defeat the Alliance. This war is full of hidden purposes. The most secret element of the Alliance invasion strategy is Contingency Morpheus. They plan to purge Vishnan compromised elements from human society. The Elders are their prime target. And your Federation has its own designs. Your Elders knew the Destroyers could rebuild collapsed jump nodes. Their Project Shambhala was an answer to that threat. Now it is something more. You will need a power base. Begin with the Fedayeen. They understand the calculus of survival. The Hammer of Light answers to the whispers of the Shivan anime. Rally your own military. You will need an armada to achieve your mission. Let me see if I've got this straight. I'm a living weapon, engineered by a Frankenmind, built from a bunch of rebels and their GTI Messiah, meant to be used as a payload in a bargain between humanity and the Shivans. Humanity is going to be annihilated by mindless aliens because we don't meet the arbitrary definitions of some 5 billion-year-old plan unless we can somehow complete that bargain. Yes. Oh god, so ridiculous. Well, it's good to know the truth. I'm completely insane, and this needs to end before I do any more damage. Miss Laporte, wait! Shut up. You were never real. You're some kind of pathological manifestation, some kind of psychosis. And there he goes. Mental integrity unstable. I'm in control. I set the terms here. This is where I should have died. I'm not waking up until you're gone or I'm dead. One way or another, you're done fucking with me. I could just run straight in that beam. Light us on the point. Seizure underway. Your mind is destroying itself. You'll never recover, Miss Laporte. In a few moments, you'll be past the point of no return. How do I recall? Good, I was supposed to die here at Saturn with my friends, not live on some kind of megalomaniac delusion. You must live. The window of opportunity is narrow, and you're the only instrument available. Unless you strike the target, humanity will be extinguished. Survivor's guilt. I lived when the others died because I abandoned them, so I constructed a reason for it. I had to live so humanity would endure. Kind of clever, really, but a lie. There is something that has been hidden from you, Laporte. A contingency. A reason for you to live. Aldawa knows, and now so do I. Lorna Sims is alive. Give in to madness here and you will never see her again. Accept your purpose and you may. I beg you, Miss Laporte, make the right choice. Well, psychological collapse is gonna, like, probably the bad ending, so let's just exit the dreamscape. She's all, okay, confirm that. I need a way to verify that. Tell me. The Fedayeen anima, Aldawa, he has proof. Abandon this suicidal path and go to him. Live, carry out your mission. Recall system activated. Miss Laporte, the Vishnans will be watching you. You cannot speak again. The rest is in your hands. Ken, if you're real, you still haven't told me exactly what I have to do. What do I need an armada for? I hoard my secrets in the grave of suns, Miss Laporte. Find your way to me. Complete your mission. The assassination of our mutual foe. Aldawa. Aldawa, you son of a bitch. Is it true? Is she alive? Welcome back, operator. You just experienced a tonic-clonic seizure. We thought we'd lost you permanently. Was your mission successful? More than we'd hoped. I know about the Shivans. I know about you. There's a chance for the things I know are even true, so give me an answer. Lorna Sims is alive. I retained this information as a means of control, but your mission is now complete. We must debrief you immediately. You had us scared, Laporte. Even me. Congratulations on making it back, and on proving I was wrong about you. You have what it takes. That was the weirdest goddamn intelligence run I've ever seen. What do you know, Laporte? Who do we shoot to save humanity? I'm not sure yet. There was so much, but I think this war is just a part of something much bigger, something terrible, and we're going to have to act soon if we want to survive it. As soon as Cassandra's done pulling my memories, wake me up. We need to plan our next move. There's so much more in that mission. Congratulations, operator. We brought you into the Fedayeen to complete this mission, and you have excelled beyond all expectation. Analyst Thorne and the Cassandra unit have completed their review of your experience. These are their conclusions. It appears that the Council of Elders has been in Nagari contact with the Vishnan aliens for decades. The Elders cooperated with the Vishnans in an effort to move humanity towards enlightenment, an unknown form of cognitive and social re-engineering, perhaps culminating in merger with the Vishnan subspace psyche. The GTVA discovered the Vishnans independently and determined that these aliens pose a threat to human survival. Their invasion of Sol appears to be, in part, an effort to purge humanity of Vishnan-influenced leadership. We do not object to the notion of cooperation with the Vishnans. However, it appears these aliens have determined their plan has failed and ordered the Shivans to annihilate mankind. We must therefore consider the Elders compromised and untrustworthy. The information you retrieve from the kin entity provides the only remaining option to escape extinction. 14 minutes ago, the Elders requested that we turn you over for questioning. We have reported your unfortunate death during the Nagari intrusion. Oh boy. Our priority for the moment remains victory against the GTVA. We will contact you once we have determined how the kin entity can assist us, and what price we will pay to avert this existential catastrophe. Your skills are needed on the front line. We are working with Admiral Calder to supply you with a covert identity and a squadron command. You will return to military service, but you will always remain Fedayeen. The things you've learned about me are true, operator. I am all of the Fedayeen, and I am grateful. Personal log, Noemi Laporte. The truth, or a part of it. Extinction is coming on Vishnan orders, and the Shivans are offering us a way out. Now I just need to learn exactly what I have to do. No shots fired. So this was Universal Truth 2, the 20th mission of Blue Planet War in Heaven, the 6th and I believe final of our time with the Fedayeen, considering what was just said in that debriefing. Which means we have come to the end, apart from closing cutscenes. So we will discuss what we're doing next after the resolution to this part of the campaign here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.